Yeah, I'm gonna gotta get the um either deflection or protection cape now. String is pretty cool. Okay, let's quick save and see what's going on here. Okay, let's enter. I need survival 5, seriously. Okay, constitution 15. Interesting. All kinds of checks on your attributes here. Might 13. Might 10. Oh shit. I pressed 4. What's going on? Why can't I? This was very weird.
Both of them.
I didn't understand that. What happened? Should I have saved the woman first and gone back for the man, or can I only save one of them? Tried to help them both, but it didn't work.
Sure.
Okay. This time I'll just go out with the woman. And maybe I can't save both. Okay, let's carry her out. Oh, okay, so now I can go after the man afterwards. Okay, so if I'm not a enchanter, don't have winter wind and don't have chill fog, I just can't do it, I guess. Yeah. Can't get him. What?
Both of them.
I just saved the woman. Okay, this does not make any sense. I'll try it one more time.
Mm-hmm.
Take some ring. Maybe I can help the man with this. Okay, I guess.
Katie, thank the gods you saved her.
Okay. So now I at least got some ring and saved the woman. Okay. Not that bad, but I don't think I'm gonna use it. Alright. Check the map. There's several homes now. And I can rest here, I guess. Okay.
Ooh, still can't feel my fingers.
Uh-huh.
Owena! Go check on that Orland. Make sure he don't steal nothing. Never seen such a bloodbath. Feels like we got half the town's survivors in here, just drinking to forget it. But I hear you helped drive the ogres out. Didn't know you furry folk had it in you. You're welcome to warm yourself here. Got hot food and cozy beds. Though your cousin seems to have holed up in one of my rooms.
Another Orlan.
That's a relief. Can't see you having anything in common with a good-for-nothing layabout like that anyways. Showed up a few days ago, sticks his nose out of the back room just long enough to empty his chamber pot. Up to no good, I tell you. I'd like nothing more than to see him gone, but I don't want a ruckus over it.
Could talk to him.
I'd appreciate it. And I suppose I don't need to remind you that I don't want you to hurt him. I'm sure you can find a more discreet way of handling the problem.
Alright.
Back to warm your hands, eh? What can I do for you? Top quality bear pelts on every bed. You...
Oh wow, this is the best resting bonus I've seen yet. Dexterity and might and constitution instead of pretty useless intelligence. For me, useless that is.
Back to warm your hands, eh? What can I do for you? Nothing like a pot.
Let's keep these for now. Let's go after our first quest for now before I do anything else here. So where was I supposed to go again? Renin Guild. There we go, right next to this place.
They've destroyed the stockade, Mother. It's
Ulfric. No, Uldric.
Enough. They're gone. The deliverer of Cadnua. Thank you for making the journey. Abidan knows it's a long one. Well, I'm sure you wagered on a more civilized welcome. Still, we're much obliged for your capable intervention.
Okay, rational.
Then far be it from me to waste your time with idle chatter. Stalwart isn't much more than a grease stain on a map. What roads we've got in the White March are basically tracks in the snow. And for every trader or adventurer that comes through, 3 of our own leave for good. But it weren't always so. There was a time when kings and queens sent their firstborn to these mountains, when the White March was the envy of empires.
Okay, what's that have to do
The
with it?
Pargrin dwarves transformed the White March once. We could bring some of that greatness back to Stalwart. But we need the White Forge.
Never heard of it.
Of course. Been over 200 years since anyone's felt so much as a summery breeze near it. I'm hoping you can do something about that.
Okay. Labourer.
I'm not asking you to work the White Forge. I want you to find it. We've been trying to breach Durgan's battery for over a year now. Problem is, the other expeditions can't so much as dent the front door.
Okay. Tell me about the others.
A dozen different groups have come through at our request, and several more besides. Been hoping that one of them could clear the way through Durgan's battery. But young or old, green or seasoned, it don't seem to matter. They cast their spells, chisel at the door, and search the grounds until they've worn new treads into the old stone. The lucky ones eventually go home. Plenty more find themselves on the wrong side of a blizzard, or an ogre raiding party.
Okay, what is the sudden interest?
We're an old mining town. Or we were until the Adirans pulled out and left us with a half-dug mine shaft and something resembling an inn. Since then, it's been a steady decline. You've seen the roads. Isn't much we can produce that the Valians can't ship cheaper. But the White Forge... well, if we could fire it up again and start producing Durgan steel, or
Excuse me.
something close to it, wouldn't matter if we're in the White March or the Living Lands. Business would come.
Okay. That's why you need my help?
That's the long and short of it. We're laborers and fisherfolk, not adventurers. But Durgan steel could put Stalwart on the map again. Open up the mines, bring in new business. We just need the White Forge.
Okay, why is this steel so special?
Because you can shave stone with it, cleave cast iron in two, and the stuff's as rare as it is remarkable. If we could make something even half as good, we'd have a market at our doorstep and work enough for all of Stalwart.
Okay, how's it no one's gotten in yet?
Where should I start? Ogres, blizzards, or sheer damned inaccessibility? It ain't for lack of trying, I'll tell you that much. Got untold riches in Durgan steel lying just inside, and never mind the White Forge itself. The Adirans who first settled Stalwart tried to crack it. So did the Valians, and every other cocky adventurer with more metal than sense. But the place has a funny way of sealing itself up. Front door stays shut, the tower entrances are clogged with rubble, and it's been impossible to blast a way in.
Okay, what happened there?
It don't bear dwelling on. There's too many superstitions about that place as it is.
killed each other off. Or so the old books say.
Plenty of tales to go around, but none of them opened the battery. And the last thing people need is another reason to fear the place. Whatever it was, the other Pargrin dwarven settlements in the White March, Bone Picker, the Hawk, and the rest, emptied out not long after, moved to gentler, greener lands.
Had the right idea, if you ask me.
Okay, I don't see why you need Forge make good steel.
Finally, someone talking sense.
Durgan steel wasn't just good. It was some of the best. We need the best if we're going to keep Stalwart alive. No one alive today has seen the White Forge, but the old stories tell that it was powerful, glowed white-hot, and gave off a steady, even heat, unlike any other furnace. Let better-schooled folk puzzle over how the thing was built. I just want to see it put to use.
Okay, tell me about the Parkland dwarves. What?
Pargrin's a word in their language. Means traveler. They've been wanderers for generations, but I couldn't tell you much more.
Alright.
The battery's up the mountain to the north. A good hike away.
Near Galvino's place, huh?
So it is. Though I was going to suggest dealing with that ogre camp before anything.
Who's he?
Mestre Galvino, as the old crosspatch prefers it, lives by himself and keeps the wilder and beasts at bay through sheer foulness of his temper.
She means to say he's a skilled smith and animancer, who's lived in the shadow of Durgan's battery for over a decade.
And he butters his bread on both sides and fits his left shoe before his right. But that's neither here nor there.
Okay. You seem flustered all of a sudden.
Me and the rest of the town. He knows better than to linger at our gates.
What happened?
Old lunatic finally went too far. And we sent word to the Valiant Academies. I don't like speaking on it, but if you want to get his guff, just remind him that we gave him the boot.
Okay.
Ain't nobody here fond of the man, but he's a clever hand and a quick study. It's a fool who thinks he stayed so close to the battery without figuring something about it.
You said as much to the last party, and we haven't seen hide nor hair of him since. Maybe they didn't run afoul of Baragon's ogres after all. Just watch your step. Galvino's place is a ways east of the battery, and folk who pass it bring unsettling tales.
Okay, ogre camp.
Belongs to Flames That Whisper, Matron Baragon's clan. Hunters tell me they've been active of late.
Hunting elk and otherwise minding their own damn business.
Minding their own business. Never mind the latest expedition's disappearance, or the broken stockade.
I'm saying we shouldn't agitate him further.
Okay.
The brawl outside was just the latest patch of trouble. The ogre clans are getting bolder, and we'll all sleep easier knowing they aren't circling our walls. Also, Baragons like to have whatever the last expedition found. Rumor has it they disappeared near her turf.
Killing a matron will only make our problems worse. The way to approach Baragon is with your hands held high.
What's going on?
If anyone could parley with an ogre, I suppose it'd be you. But they aren't known for their patience with prattle.
Okay.
Good. Before you leave town, stop by the Grave's Rest. Most visitors to Stalwart spend some time there, so Hafric and his patrons may be able to give you the lay of the land.
Okay. Let's go back into the inn, talk to that Orlan. I think pretty soon after I'll stop this recording for now.
You headed into the wilderness?
Hmm? pearl. I see. Dangerous folks. Okay. My keyboard isn't really responding the way it should. I can't keep tab pressed. Now I finally can. Who's this guy?
Figured you'd be out of here in a flash after the fighting died down. Most people don't stick around after they figure out the ogres are making regular visits. I would have helped fight them monsters off, you know, if I didn't think I'd just get in the way. And with you there to handle things, everything turned out well enough, didn't it? Don't see why Havrick's still sour at me. Oh, Havrick's the innkeeper over at the Grave's Rest. I may have been hiding in the inn when the fighting started. The raid didn't improve his disposition any. Did you know he has a whole case of Fenland liquor in there? I keep offering to buy it off him, but he says he's saving it up for when the battery's open again. As if we're gonna last that long. Anyhow, he said he'd thrash me up and down the mountain if I didn't leave him be. It's delusional is what it is. Point of fact, what with you dealing with ogres and everything, maybe you'd, you know, be willing to help me out. Havrick keeps all the good stock in the inn cellar. Out of sight, you see. I mean, it's bound to be under lock and key, but I'm sure he wouldn't miss a single bottle. Not with everything that's going on. Well, Havrick can be a little intimidating when it comes to his beverages. But otherwise, not much, I guess. I'll pay you for it. I swear it. We'll split my wages. And the bottle, too, if you like. I just want to be able to say these lips have tasted the best the Ishamael Plains have to offer.
Okay, I'll see whether I'll actually do it.
Great! I don't think Havrick will let me in the inn.
Not sure whether I really do that. Let's see. Okay, so where's this Orlan supposed to be? Does anyone see me? Nope.
Nice and slow.
Oh, that's also... Look for hidden items. Oh, there's somebody in here. Is that the Orlan?
Excuse me, was there something you need?
Obviously not.
Steady does it.
Hmm. So this was obviously not the Orlan guest. Maybe this is him.
Not to be rude, but I'm rather busy. Can't you get another room?
Yeah, okay, that's him.
He... what? Oh no. Is she there? Did you see her? Devala. That woman. The slaver, she... I was a slave in Raid Ceres. I ran away. Made it here. The mountains are usually the best place to lose slavers, but Devala's one of the best.
Maybe we should tell someone.
Slavery may be illegal here, but I wouldn't be the first runaway to get nabbed in a town like this, while some local trapper gets a nice payday. Besides, you spoke with Havric. I've kept to myself and paid on time, and he assumes the worst. I just want to get out of here. I've scraped, but the locals talk about a Raid Saren party, camped west of town. It's got to be Devala. She's been after me since the foothills. I'll pay you if you can get rid of her. I don't care how.
Do it.
Thank you.
Okay. So where's this person supposed to be again? West of town. Right, she's not here. Is there anything on the map? Not really. So there's a place called Rusell Wood. That could be where she is.
Steady does it.
Bitter spirit, huh? Okay. Let's stay away from those for now. Ice beetle. All kinds of strange enemies here. Pale elf assassin. Need some help. What are you doing to him? Okay, so the slave hunters are near here. I could punch the nearest elf. Would that mean I fight them, or I don't know. Oh, shit. It's attacking me anyway. Okay, I think this is not exactly a fight I can win. Okay, I can eat. It's always good. Okay, they got a lot of accuracy and good defense. I don't like this. Okay, I just check whether I can do the quest with the slave hunters without fighting, and I'm not really in the mood to win any fights right now, so I'll just end the recording after that. Here's these beetles. I can't freaking hit my pause button.
Don't see many on these roads, and the few we do are hunters, woodcutters, or smugglers.
Okay, so I tried to hit my pause, but since I was in this village, my keyboard doesn't... Sometimes my tab button, my tab key or whatever you call it, my tab key I guess, doesn't respond. Now my pause, my space doesn't respond. Okay. Defala is it?
And here I was thinking we'd found the last pleasant company on the road. I'm after him, all right. He's going to answer for his crimes in Raid Ceres, and one way or another, you're going to stay out of my way.
What crimes?
Didn't tell you that part, did he? First off, he chose his indentureship. Had to make up for some bad luck at cards, I hear.
He chose... I don't even know what that means. Indentureship. Okay, whatever. Let's continue.
More importantly, he murdered his master's son, 13-year-old boy. Killed him as he fled.
No, he didn't mention that part.
You want to help me bring him to justice? Run on back and tell him you dealt with us. When he ducks out of town, he'll be waiting. His master's paying well for his return, and I'll see that you're given a fair cut.
He belongs in a prison.
His master sees it differently. Shame we couldn't do business.
Okay. Yeah. I'm not gonna fight these guys now. I think. Let's check out what they can do. But if I can't do this with simple tactics, then no thank you. Okay, these seem kind of easy. Okay, there's no mages at all, no ogre. This fight seems to be pretty easy. These guys have no damage reduction, not extremely high deflection. Okay, 79. Why not?
I bring your...
Okay. Let's bring in these guys. Okay, this guy is also high defense. Let's kill the low defense targets first.
Let's go.
Wow, this is a long fight. They just don't hit very hard. Luckily. Okay. I've got the best weapon for this. Should have gone to another weapon, but oh well. Didn't want to do any extra preparations, so I have to deal with it. It's just quite boring because it takes so long. Oh, I just realized I can just change my weapons like this. Okay. Totally forgot about that. Alright.
I bring your end.
Right.
Steady does it.
Oh well, this is gonna be a lot of money.
Sure.
I sell all this. Oh, okay, I'm not gonna fight this guy. Okay, and that's gonna be the end of this. Just hand in that quest and then I'll be done for this recording. So, my first White March quest was quite similar to another quest in Deerwood Village. Oops.
any progress with Devala?
Okay.
And I thought you were going to get rid of Devala, not sell me out. What she said is true. I had a gambling problem when I was younger. I've paid 7 years of my life for it. I won't pay any more. As for the boy, I didn't want to hurt him. But he saw me as I was sneaking out of the stockade. I wish it had gone differently. But I'd do it again. Anything to keep from getting sent back to that place.
Already killed her.
Oh, thank the gods. Every last one of them. I never thought I'd see this day, and thank you most of all. Here, take this, and tell Hafric that he can keep the rest of the week's fee. I'm off.
Alright.